Hi, this is Chris and welcome to Winemaker TV. Today we'll be making a quick and easy, simple apricot wine, so stay tuned. Hi, today we'll be making a quick and easy apricot wine. It's quick and easy because we're going to be using a grape juice concentrate. The recipe calls white grape concentrate, but because of the corona, I guess, I could not find white grape juice concentrate. So I'm going to be using a red grape juice concentrate. So let's go over what you'll need. All right, let's go over what you'll need to make this quick and easy apricot wine today. You're going to need 2 pounds of dried apricots and give them a quick chop. I've got all of them diced up, just a quick one, not little bitty pieces. Already diced up and in my fermenter in a cheesecloth. So you'll need a cheesecloth. I'm going to chop these up, then I'm going to add them to it. So you're going to need 2 pounds of dried apricots. You're going to need 1 can of frozen grape juice concentrate. My recipe calls for white grape juice concentrate. You'll need 1 can of frozen white grape concentrate. I could not find white grape. Maybe it's because of corona, but every place I looked had no white grape. So we're going to be using red today. And because of that, I'm going to be using a Red Star Premier Rouge instead of a Côte Blanc. The recipe calls for a Côte Blanc, so if you could find your white grape juice, use your Premier Côte Blanc. But like I said, I like to find is red, so we're going with Rouge. One with a 3/4 teaspoon of yeast nutrient, 1 1/4 of acid blend, 1 1/4 teaspoons of acid blend. You're gonna need 1 pound and 1/4 of sugar, 1 gallon of quality water. I use mine just straight out of my filter. You'll also need a source to heat that with. So I got a electric kettle. You can use a hot plate, you can do it on your stove, but in front of the camera, I like using a little tea kettle. Going to need a 1 gallon fermenter. Actually, a 2.5 gallon fermenting bucket is what I'll be using today. You'll need 1/4 teaspoon of grape tannin. That's to give it a little bit of mouthfeel. You'll need 1 teaspoon of pectic enzyme, and that's what you need to make this apricot wine. So let's get started. Okay, this is a quick and simple wine because basically you just dump all your ingredients except for your yeast into the bucket. So everything I mentioned earlier is already into the bucket. And my water is boiling. Well, boiling, it's heating up in the tea kettle. You might hear a so that's the tea, that's the water boiling. So once it gets up in temperature, you'll just add the hot water in. This is enough to get warm enough to where the sugar will dissolve, and if there are any nasties on, say, the apricots, it'll kill off all the bacteria, wild yeast, whatnot. Some people, you can use a Camden tablet, but I like to streamline things and make it as simple as possible. Camden tablets, you can add one if you're not custom or not as sure with the heating of the water. Just throw a Camden tablet in, wait 24 hours, then repeat. So we're going to stir this up. If you want to see what this looks like, really dark. I'm going to have to do this again when I can find some white grape juice. Smells good. So 1.25 pounds of sugar wound up to be like 2.5 cups. About what I normally put in for a gallon of wine. So all the dry ingredients, if you need any of these, like the acid blend, the pectic enzyme, there'll be Amazon affiliate links in the description below. So if you click any of those to purchase your ingredients, it'll give me a kickback and help me go buy equipment and ingredients. Help my channel out. So I'm going to keep stirring this and we'll be right back. All right, we got that good and stirred up, so we're going to add the remainder of our 1 gallon of good source water. We're going to stir this up again. And the hard part's over with. This is a country wine, what is referred to a country wine, because it's really made out of fruit other than grapes. To me, country wines are the best wines because that's what you'll get, unique and fruity wines. So we're going to let this cool down to room temperature and we'll be right back. Okay, now that this is cooled down to room temperature, we're going to add our Premier Rouge. You can make a yeast starter, but I usually just pour my yeast, sprinkle the yeast all over the top. You can use a quarter of the pack, but this is pretty cheap, so I just dump a whole pack in. A whole pack will do up to a 5-gallon batch, and that's what we're looking at right now. All those apricots are sank to the bottom, so we're going to need to stir this up every day for 10 days. So this fermentation should last about 10 days. Then after that, we'll rack it off to a secondary and get it off this fruit. So we'll be back to wrap things up. And that's how you make a quick, simple. Wasn't that quick and simple? That's how you make a quick and simple apricot wine. Fermentation will start in a day or two, and it could last up to 10 days. So make sure you get a starting gravity. I'm going to do this after the filming and leave the starting gravity in the show notes. So if you want to check out all that. Also, there'll be Amazon affiliate links, so you can click if you need any ingredients. Even if you don't, when you go about your average, normal Amazon shopping, I'll get a commission on that, and that helps to support my channel and help me buy equipment and ingredients. Also, there's a little donate page. If you want to kick me a couple of bucks, help me buy some more ingredients, and that'd be great. Keep this channel going. We're going to rack this in after 10 days to a secondary, so look for that video. And you want to continue learning. There'll be some videos popping up, so have a look at those. This is Chris with Winemaker TV, and that's all there is today. Hope y'all staying safe.